Hey friends, happy Tuesday. What is it? The 10th of August. Today is the feast day of St. Lawrence, deacon and martyr in Rome. I'll give you a reflection. There's a link to the readings on the side. Prayerfully read the readings. Turn off your screen, spend some time with the Lord. All right. One announcement, Rock Springs people. This Sunday we're going to cancel masses in order to have the picnic in the park. An opportunity for us to come together and to rejoice in our one life together in faith in Jesus Christ. We know that there are so many things that are easy to divide us. I mean, we're so busy. We have two buildings that can easily divide us along with our mass schedule. We have two language and culture groups. It is so easy to think about us and them in relation to our own faith community. An opportunity for us to gather in the park. You can distance as much as you want to. This is about as COVID as safe as anything we do. Frankly, more than being inside a church, right? Would love to have you join us. There's a potluck hosted by the Knights of Columbus afterwards. If you feel safe, join in for that. But please plan. Sunday, 5 p.m., Bunning Park. The information's in the bulletin. Let's, continue to come together, allowing the Spirit of God to work in our community and make us one. All right, let me tell you about St. Lawrence. He died 258, 4 days after St. Sixtus, the Pope, and some of the other martyrs that were optional last Saturday. St. Lawrence is reported to have replied sarcastically as he was being executed, martyred on a gridiron to flip him over. He was done on that side. I always put a link to some of these saints over on the side. You're welcome to read about him as well. When I was teaching confirmation and we were doing more work on patron saints, one of my 7th graders, this is over 10 years ago now, described St. Lawrence as the patron saint of the sarcastic. So I share with you, there might be one or two sarcastic individuals like myself who are maybe excited to hear that. We have specific readings for St. Lawrence since it is a feast day today. We have 2 Corinthians and we have John's Gospel. I think both of these readings really challenge us in our own values. The Gospel, it's about dying. And it's about letting go. That the most important thing that we do as Christians is to surrender. It's not about being comfortable. It's not about being respectable. It's not about getting stuff done. It's not about winning souls to Christ necessarily, right? It's not about observable metrics. It's about dying. And it is about fruitfully letting go like a grain of wheat planted in the ground in order to bear abundant fruit. And we are called to bear the abundant fruit of the kingdom by dying to ourselves. That's challenging for me. I don't think I need to say anything more. How's that challenging to you? First reading, 2 Corinthians. This means more and more to me all the time. I oftentimes hear this line from St. Paul echoing in my mind. The Lord loves a cheerful giver. Oh, I don't want to hear it. I mean, if Paul could have just said, the Lord loves a giver. Like, I try to give, right? Oh, I pour myself out sacrificially for my people. Oh, look at all that I do. Cheerful? Cheerful? Not always, right? Like, sometimes there is that grudgingness of heart. I like to remind myself that if the Lord commands it, if the Lord calls for it, He will give me the help that I need in order to live it. And so, if you're challenged either by the giving part or the cheerfulness part, ask for that grace, right? Lord, you've called me to be a cheerful giver. Please help me to cheerfully give in love. There's also this line in here, those who plant sparingly will reap sparingly, and those who plant bountifully will reap bountifully. That idea of our worldview. Do we see it in terms of spare, small? You just give a little bit and hope that you get a little bit back. Remember that the Lord gives open-handedly. We receive open-handedly. So we are called to live out of that abundance, that bounty of God. So, St. Lawrence, pray for us. Plenty of stuff to reflect on. Now you read those readings if you haven't yet and see what strikes you, what you need to spend a few minutes with before you move on to other things. Happy Tuesday. Many blessings to you. Let's be praying for those who are suffering, those who are having a hard time even in these days. All right, God bless, friends.